If killing civilians was such a problem, why does Israel do it so wantonly? Ethan claimed on his podcast that Hamas uses hospitals, which is why the IDF needs to bomb them, and AB stayed silent. Can you provide me that clip?
Gain is lying to themselves, dude. Holy shit. They literally put fucking command centers under hospitals. That's not even debated.
Where's AB at? Where's AB, dude? Where's AB? There's command centers on our hospitals, which is, by the way, what Ethan Klein is doing here is justifying the destruction of every hospital in Gaza. Not one hospital that happened to have a command center. Every single hospital. And when people say, hey, what's the evidence of command centers, that nothing has been provided. They did one video of going through these underground tunnels that were built by fucking Israel in a hospital. AB was out sick this episode. Oh man. Oh damn. Did he tweet about it? Did he tweet out a clip of the show and say, this is wrong, Ethan? Ethan, this is wrong. Did he say anything about it? Oh, he forgot. This is one of the things that it sucks. Like this is where I disagree with a lot of other people, where it's like, you know, they want to play the game of being as nice as possible to people and give them space to commit their fucking atrocities. And it's like, at a certain point.
Children than it is on adults.
So the claim that the hospital is being used by Hamas, I mean, you're there, you know, are they there? Are they using the hospital as a base?
No, I have gone literally everywhere at any time that I like. Every door is open and locked. I've been in every building. This is a 3-building complex. I've been in every building, on literally in every room and every floor. First of all, again, like you know, you can see here, it's impossible to be by yourself in a room in the Gaza Strip anywhere, let alone in this hospital. There's no way to keep secrets here. There's no way to do. There's no way to hide anything like that. That's the hospital is not a military venue in any sort.
Israel has stopped all humanitarian aid and medical supplies coming in.
So those are 2 American doctors who are physically in Gaza, and they say that's a lie. So this is your show, Zionist propaganda show.
Israel to attack them and putting fucking like military complexes under hospitals. I mean, listen, I feel like this is a force that's going to help end the war, not fucking keeping hostages and underground and like sending, just continuing to provoke Israel to attack them and putting fucking like military complexes under hospitals. I mean, listen, I feel like this is a force that's going to help end the war, not fucking keeping hostages and underground and like sending, just continuing to provoke Israel to attack them and putting fucking like military complexes under hospitals. I mean, listen, I feel like this is a force that's going to help end the war, not fucking keeping hostages and underground and like sending, just continuing to provoke Israel to attack them and putting fucking like military complexes under hospitals. I mean, like, it's just propaganda. It's just slander. I mean, it's pathetic. Its own people for political gain is lying to themselves, dude. Holy shit. They literally put fucking command centers under hospitals.
I mean, like, I'm sorry. It's just, what can you say? What can you say? The people of Israel have been ran out of every bit of land they've ever been on. That's how they got there. That's not true. So, like, and by the way, I don't know if AB is just like delusional and he can't understand what I'm saying, but it is what it is, man. Like, you chose your easy job at H3 over and assisting and helping the stalking and deplatforming of a lot of people. You can't pretend like your hands are clean. Like, I mean, like, you're not being drafted to be working H3H3. You're not being drafted to work at H3H3. I mean, I don't know what you're not a conscriptee that was forced under pain of death to work for H3H3. Like, what the fuck are we even talking about here? Like, my God.
News, obviously.
This is a force that's going to help end the war, not fucking keeping hostages and underground and like sending, just continuing to provoke Israel to attack them and putting fucking like military complexes under hospitals. You know, Hamas's design from the beginning is to get as many people killed as possible.
On October 8th, Hamas came out and said, we'll release every single hostage if you release Palestinian prisoners that are being held by administrative detention. Israel is the one who broke this current ceasefire, where there was already an agreement to release all the hostages as long as different requirements were met by both sides. Hamas already agreed to step down from the government. I mean, it's just outright lie after lie after lie.
Think about it this way. Hassan wasn't there as far as I know.
Man, AB just managed to be sick this day, I guess. I guess he got sick.
He was not live on October 7th, though, curiously.
Shut up.
Okay, fair enough. Just kidding. So Hamas, they launched this attack against Israel on October 7th. They kill 1,000 civilians. Barbaric, just crazy. They mow down a bunch of kids at a fucking concert. Now, any fucking one in the world with zero political knowledge, what do you think is going to be the response to that? What do you think is going to happen? What is Israel going to do after being like being the victim of the worst terrorist attack, a country that's constantly under terrorist attacks, the worst in their history? I mean, and also a government that's known for being, you know, monstrous, barbaric, fucking genocidal, and willing, and just like homicidal too. What do you expect from that? That they're going to bomb the shit out of Gaza, right? Out of Hamas. That's like the only outcome of that. The only outcome. And when do you see like people like Hassan and Noah Samson and all these leftist people, like, not just them though too, like the media, and rightfully so, right? Like, when do you see them galvanized? When civilians die. It's literally all they have. When civilians fucking get murdered in Gaza, that's a dub for Hamas, because it raises it creates more pressure on Israel from the outside forces.
No, does it? What are you talking about? What pressure? What pressure? There is no pressure on Israel. The United States of America is helping them. Great Britain is helping them target people. If killing civilians was such a problem, why does Israel do it so wantonly? Why have they killed more journalists than any other country or any other conflict? Why do they consistently target humanitarian workers? So much so that they withdraw from the region because Israel is so indiscriminate.
He's got more people talking why are you
just misery porn at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it is, man. And this is all in reference to why I support genocide.
Many of them slaughtered with their entire families.
Misery porn. It's not misery porn. It's informing people about reality, you fucking scum. And what our government is providing assistance for, you scum. This isn't just a conflict. You know, if it was a war that the United States was not involved in, I would still be outraged and I would still support international organizations. And if the United States was supporting any of the parties to the conflict, I would want them to urge to a diplomatic settlement. But that's not what happens here. The United States of America is giving vetoes on the Security Council of the United Nations. It is trying to dismantle the International Criminal Court. We're providing hundreds of billions of dollars of aid, military, economic, diplomatic. We're sending U.S. aircraft carriers to strike Yemeni targets against the Houthis. We're fighting wars on behalf of Israel to defend this genocide. And we are intimately involved in the perpetuation. I mean, American troops are in Israel now defending it against any kind of military retaliation it might suffer. But we gave them the THAAD system, which we only have a few THAAD systems in the entire world. So the United States lowered its own ballistic missile defense to give it to Israel and have it be operated by American soldiers. We are building, the Iron Dome missiles are made in the USA and sent over to Israel. So this isn't just like misery porn. This is the United States of America's technology. It's our blood, our sweat, our tears, our treasure being used to kill an innocent, stateless people who have been colonized for over 75 years and have been treated as second-class citizens and live in an apartheid state. And you're an American that has citizenship in that country. And you live in California, and here you are, thousands of miles away from the conflict zone, doing propaganda for the violent genociders. Disgusting.
Crowded around 8 trucks trying to get what little food Israel was allowing into the strip. The 20,000 slain children.
Again, bro, like, why are you
just misery porn at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it is, man. And this is all in reference to why I support genocide.
Many of them slaughtered with their entire families. The IDF terrorists recording and posting their war crimes, acts of humiliation, degradation, their torture, and rape of Palestinians. The full support of Israel throughout all of these atrocities.
Again, what does this have to do with me?
The vile
You deny that it happens. You deny that it happens. You literally deny that it happens. You say the IDF, doesn't do that.
dehumanizing racism that is required to uphold a project like this.
I just think we need to kill them, every one of them, and that's it. And if not that,
then he shows a bunch of Israelis or Jewish people saying horrific stuff, and I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I could make the same fucking compilation of Palestinians saying horrific stuff about the Israelis. And I mean, it's like so dumb.
the country will not let that happen. The government.
If the Palestinians were genociding Israelis, I wouldn't want the American government to do vetoes of condemnations. I wouldn't support the American government giving hundreds of billions of dollars in aid to the Palestinians doing genocide. I wouldn't support, ripping Israelis out of their homes. Like, there is no symmetry here. One side is doing a genocide with our tax dollars, the other isn't.
Just
Also, not me. I don't say what these people say. I've never said anything like what these people say. So what exactly is your justification?
Crowded around 8 trucks trying to get what little food Israel was allowing into the strip. The 20,000 slain children.
Again, bro, like, why are you...
just misery porn at this point.
Yeah.
Misery porn. Misery porn. It's misery porn to cover what our government is doing. Pathetic. Really disgusting stuff. Really disgusting. Socialist Dan, by the way. If you ever feel really like disgusted by H3, wait, what? If you ever really feel disgusted by H3, just watch the fact that they're just negative subscribers forever. Negative 30,000 subscribers in February. Just watch the monthly gained views just. And on the contrary, a lot of people criticize me because they're like, Mike has pointed out that his stream is doing well. And it's like, yeah, I am going to point that out, and I am going to be happy. And I'm going to be heartened that people are not disgusting cowards or disgusting genocide supporters, and the people that stand up and risk their careers and their safety. Now, what I'm doing is nothing. You know, if I get, you know, I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm a white guy, American citizen Twitch streamer. Right now, I have not been arrested by the Trump administration yet. But I understand that these scumbags are going to look have been pouring over everything I do for 6 years, trying to get me deplatformed and so like it is what it is. I'm not trying to get you to say that I'm super brave or anything, but the reality is it's braver than being a pathetic fucking loser who doesn't say anything, who keeps quiet, and I want to shame the people that do. It's like one of those things where it's like, if you protest, they are throwing these protesters in prison and deporting them. Let me show what just happened yesterday. Oh yeah, these people are all Gestapo Nazis. 100% these people are Gestapo Nazis.